these oxalis double every year. So they give that lovely cottage garden effect, and they can survive in this hot, dry climate. So they're an excellent choice, really. They are, for that wildflower effect. I inoculated the place with them, and they're coming up everywhere and more each year. There's all these little areas with beautiful gold in that you find. Where's someone hammering just when I start to film? These white Triteleias, they're coming up in a pot here, but I'm going to put them everywhere, and they're marvellous. That beautiful white star effect is gorgeous. They can stand the heat too. It's my intention to inoculate the grounds of the whole estate with those Triteleias. They do look nice amongst the yellow oxalis as well. They go really well together, those two. Now there are white Triteleias and blue ones. I don't really like the blue ones so much. I don't think they're quite so effective, but a few blue ones in the mix are very nice. Yes, the blackbird agrees with me. These ones are all blue. They're all blue. But I prefer just a few blue ones in the mix. Oh, that's dreadful sticky back. But yes, they multiply. So you put one in, you have two the next year, four the next year, 8 the next year, and so on. So in the space of a few years, you can have thousands and thousands. That's excellent. All this golden oxalis multiplies very quickly. Each year you've got, as each year passes, you've got twice as much more. And it's just gorgeous, just everywhere. So, it's a beautiful little wildflower, and there's more and more all the time, just making the place even more gorgeous. Triteleias everywhere. Golden oxalis everywhere, along every pathway. Very beautiful. Wherever you look, wherever you walk, there should be flowers after all. These ones have almost finished, but it's nice to have them wherever you walk. It is. There's something that can be relied on to come up after a dreadful hot summer. They can be relied on year after year. So they can be relied on. They come up year after year and give that beautiful cottage garden effect. There's a few pink ones as well. They're pretty tough, but they don't seem to multiply as fast. They don't multiply as fast. Although, look, they've got bigger leaves, the pink ones, haven't they? They've got giant leaves and smaller flowers. So, they give this cottage garden effect in a dry climate without any work, except the original inoculation. Unless you think they're weeds. If you think they're weeds, you won't like them, will you? You really won't. You won't like them. So under this tree are Triteleias, and there's twice as many as last year and the year before, and there'll be twice as many next year. Look at you. The environment's so hostile here, so hot. It's so hot. And these will come up again the next year. Aren't they pretty? Focus for us, go on. You're not going to, are you? And yes, the more the merrier. of white ones. Thousands and thousands of them, I reckon. Thousands upon thousands. They're just gorgeous, and just thousands of them en masse. If you can't beat them, join them, they say, don't they? So I'd rather have something that grows en masse that I actually like. These are freesias. They have a beautiful perfume. These are all the one colour. These would be nice outside a church or a country cemetery, wouldn't they, where it's so hot and nothing would grow. A dry little hot place with a little country church or cemetery. You'd have some white flowers for a white wedding in spring, wouldn't you? You would. And the fragrance as well. They're pretty tough. They do need a little bit more water than Triteleias though. Nevertheless, they can grow like weeds and they multiply each year. That lovely cottage garden and wildflower effect. We have plenty of daisies, of course, but the more the merrier, I say. If the lawns are cut sooner, if we cut the lawns earlier earlier in winter, we can have more daisies in spring. So, if we really want more daisies, we should cut the lawn more. The neighbours have all got short grass and they've all got zillions of daisies. We've got longer grass, so we have fewer daisies. Now you have a cluster of daisies over there. It's better though to have zillions and zillions, oops, nearly fell over, nearly zillions and zillions of daisies. I suppose I'm making you seasick. I know I get seasick if I watch my own videos back. Here we are. This is along a pathway. Of course it's only like this for a few weeks, but it's gorgeous. It is gorgeous. Daisies wherever you walk. That's the mistletoe bird. Look at all those daisies. There's zillions of them. So we've got oxalis, and we've got these wild daisies. We've got white Triteleias that I've introduced. They're not quite so weedy though. Some of the property has lots of daisies, and others there aren't so many daisies, so the effect isn't all uniform, but it's still gorgeous. Look at that. Just so many. Listen to that frog croaking. Look at all those daisies. It's only for spring though, it's only for late winter and spring, but it is gorgeous.